What comes to mind when you hear the term high-level thinking? In academic circles, it might be someone who is working on her PhD in effective employee training. She devotes 3 to 5 years of her life to write a 100-plus page paper that certifies her as the subject matter expert. Hopefully, she creates a breakthrough that will help hundreds of companies get new hires up to speed in half the time it takes now. Maybe it's a surgeon who has done 2,000 of the same eye surgeries that you need. When it's someone else's health, it's merely a curiosity. But when it's your eyes that need fixing, you don't want a shade tree mechanic poking around in there, do you? In sports, it's a coach like John Wooden who figures out how to make the most of his college basketball team year after year. Of course, there's the challenge of a constantly changing roster to deal with. But with the strategy this coach uses, it really doesn't matter who is on the team. It just matters that those who are selected are a team. So what do our thoughts about high-level thinking reveal? They tell us that high-level thinking is best practice thinking. How can you apply high-level thinking to your job, your organization, and your life? First, think like an owner. I've owned several businesses over the years. 2 were retail businesses, and the other is a publishing business. When you have your own business, you decide how successful it will be. You decide how hard you'll work. And you decide how much risk you'll take. Even with a passive income business, you can't escape some maintenance. The trick is to know what to do, at what time, and then to do it. Owners are the ones that make a business what it is. They are the ones who shoulder all the risks. And they stand to profit the most when a well-played risk pays off. Do you want to succeed? Do you want to make a difference in your company's success? And do you want to be so good that you're indispensable? Think like an owner, and in a very real way, you'll own your success. Second, throw down and meet a challenge. Our team decided to make a game of improving the way we process our biggest shipment every week. We measured it by naming the players, how much each one's participation cost, and by how many hours they participated. The total would be divided by the number of items we received. We started off at an awful 18 cents per case. We sat down as a group the next day to discuss how we might lower the number. We did this for 12 weeks. We worked hard, really hard. We were hyper aware of how much our effort cost. So, we did everything we could to eliminate waste, move product, and streamline the process. At the end of the 12 weeks, we reached a process cost of 6 cents per case. When you throw down a challenge, people will move heaven and earth to meet and exceed your expectation. Third, work hard to fill the scorecard. Most companies keep score. It starts with daily sales. Next, you keep track of expenses to make sure you have enough left to keep going. And as you know, the more you have left over, the better equipped you are to handle unexpected opportunities. When our team kept score while processing our largest order, we tripled our productivity. When you set daily goals for yourself, you'll reach higher than you would without them. And when you know the numbers, your awareness will help you think at the highest level. I recently worked at a company where my supervisor would hand me a daily scorecard. She would say, "Frank, these are our goals for you today. Now tell me, Frank, what are your goals?" What she was asking me to do was to think big enough to beat their estimates of my ability. When you think at the highest level, you'll surpass expectations day after day. You don't need a thinking cap. In fact, don't cap your thinking by limiting yourself. Start every day by stretching. Stretch your imagination by seeing what's possible. Stretch your mental muscles by testing what you know. And stretch your knowledge by learning what others have done that you can do too. Do this and you'll always think at the highest level. You'll thank yourself. Your customers will thank you. And your company will thank you with increased opportunity, recognition, and reward. Want to know more? Subscribe now for more great leadership insights. And click the link below to discover how you can give your next speech at the highest level.